My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Slay the Spire Modded, where we are going to be starting a new character, the Runesmith. Starts with 70 HP as well as 99 gold. A smith from a long-lost civilization uses forgotten technology to craft runes. They start with the Relic Broken Ruby. At the start of each combat, gain 1 Ignis. I'm going to say Ignis. Gain 1 Ignis for every 3 attacks played. I was stuck with the E sound from the Ignises. Alright, let's start out here. I'll also be going on Ascension 1. Hello again, Meow. There's our character model over there. So let's have a look at our base deck. We have 4 strikes, 4 defends. Then we have a copy of Craft Firestone. 1 Ignis. This is its cost. In addition to the 1 energy, it has the cost of 1 Ignis. Craft a Firestone rune with 4 potency. Now, let's talk about some of the keywords on this. Craft creates a rune using elements. So elements are a resource that you stack, obviously given first by our starting relic here, but through other cards as well. If you don't have enough, gain that many instead. So if I have no Ignis when I try and cast this, it will give me 1. The Firestone is a rune that deals damage to random enemies, so think of it kind of like a lightning orb. And potency is the number for its effect. However, that is not currently shown. It's clipping off the bottom of the screen here. Elements as well. Elements Ignis, Terra, and Aqua are used to craft runes and are used for other utilities. Then we also have Fortify, which shows another mechanic of this character. Gain 6 block, enhance a random card in your hand. So we've heard of upgrade before. What's enhance? It increases damage, block, and potency of a card by 50%. It can be stacked additively, and enhance is removed from a card after it's played. This upgrades to give you 8 block, and you enhance a specific card rather than a random one, and the Firestone costs 0 after its upgrade. So, I could take 21 damage to remove 2 cards, get a little bit closer towards the remove 5 cards quest here. Or I could try and get super lucky here and see if I can actually take out 2 elites with the Meow's Lament. It's worth noting, like, 10% chance for a fight. You can see here on unknown chances. 10% chance for a fight, 20, 30, 40, 50. But I don't have to go down that path. So I just have to survive the 10, 20, 30, and 40. Oh, we can totally do that. That's not even hard. Alright. Preparation. Gain 2 of each element. Can be upgraded 4 times. Draw a card. Now, I happen to know from experience it's 2, 3, 5, 7, 10. Those are the upgrades on this. So if you're crafting a lot of runes, it's pretty good for that. Craft Protectio. 2 Terra. Craft a Protectio rune with 4 potency. And that will just give you 4 block because of the potency. Otherwise, it just gives you the amount of potency in block, right? Grindstone. Gain 6. All cards played this turn become upgraded. Enhance the card if it is already upgraded. All cards played this turn become upgraded. I don't understand. I want that card though. Yeah, we have no reason to take a different card there. Update body text. 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 All right, so we're going to be going into the next space here. Permafrost. Lose at most half of your block at the start of your turn. Gain 1 Terra and 1 Aqua. Upgrades cost 1. We've also got another grindstone here. Refinement. Enhance a card X times. Gain energy if you spent at least energy. So that's effectively refund, right? Right? That's basically refund by a different name. If you spent any energy on this, it will refund some. So this would be refund 1. Let's see what happens on the upgrade. X plus 1. Okay. So you can upgrade a card 2 times with this, or enhance a card rather, twice with this, and then just get your energy back immediately. Alright, Heat Exchange. Deals 6 damage to all enemies. This card gains additional damage equal to your current Ignis. Lose 1 Ignis. Upgrades to 2 times your current Ignis. So, do we have a build where we're going to be stacking a bunch of Ignis? Like, if we do, we just take that. Yeah, I kind of want it. I'll take that. It'll give me the money. Then I'll use that money to take Trip. So the idea here is that now... Oh, damn, we did get a fight here. Rough. Is now what we're going to do is just focus on using Heat Exchange and stacking Ignis. Supernova. Break all of your runes. Draw a card and gain energy for each rune destroyed. So this is effectively fission, right? By another name. So breaking a rune. Destroy a rune and activate its effect twice. So an evoke effect would be considered activated twice here, which kind of vaguely matches, so fair enough. Passive effects will be removed at the start of your next turn. Alright. I think I'm just going to go for another Heat Exchange. Now I'm just looking for ways to stack Ignis. Yeah, I'm totally okay with making all of the strikes and defense in this deck ethereal. I mean, I have a defend, another attack, another attack. So it feels like the upgrade here should definitely be on Craft Firestone, just so that I can play it safely, really quickly. I'm going to take the risk. Hey! At the end of your combat, raise your max HP by 1. Nice. Defend. Heat Exchange. That's the best I've ever had that fight. Gritting Jar. Obtain a skill that draws 2 cards. Obtain an additional copy for every other 12 cards added to your deck. We need to upgrade those as soon as possible. Frozen Chisel. Deals 15 damage, apply 1 slow. Enemy loses slow after 3 turns. Slow, of course, being receive 10 more damage per card played in a turn. After that, we have Malok. Downgrade all cards in your hand. Gain 2 energy. Gain 3 energy on the upgrade. So downgrade, remove 1 level of upgrade, and any enhance or stasis from a card. We're going to be applying that with Grindstone, so I don't think I want to do that. Energized Chisel. Deal 3 damage, gain 3 block. Apply 1 weak, gain 1 Ignis and 1 Aqua. Upgrades to 4, 4, 2, 1, 1. Ooh. That's really close to something that I would take and diversify my build for, but no, I'm going to kind of keep a purist at the moment. Crystal Statue. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Breaks after you take 20 unblocked attack damage. That's going to break really soon for us, and we don't really have too much say on that. Okay. Grinning Jar will fortify hits and Heat Exchange. So I what? Strike, Heat Exchange? Strike? Nice. Oh, no, I'll be taking 1 damage here. I miscounted. Okay, so Grindstone. So if I play this, will this now be played as though it was upgraded? No. But now that it's in my discard pile... No, it hasn't even got potency on it now. What? All cards played become upgraded. Okay, so it gets the effect after it's played. Got it. Whoa! This is a really early Fiery Hammer. Deal 10 damage to all enemies, can be upgraded any number of times. I'm assuming it takes the same path that most things that say can be upgraded any number of times do, which is that it will increase the amount of damage it does every single time. So 10, or rather increase the amount that it increases by. So 10, 13, 17, 22, that's the kind of trend I'm expecting, right? Craft magma, rather. 2 Ignis and 1 Terror. Craft a magma rune with 4 potency. Magma deals damage to random enemy and gains block. I happen to know that. Upgrading this must upgrade its potency because I can't see that. This just occasionally happens. Alright. I don't have any more upgrades this floor, so I'm not going to take that fiery hammer there. Firestorm, interesting. Gain 1 Ignis and 1 Terror at the start of your turn. Upgrades to become innate. That would be really, really powerful just for enhancing the effect of my heat exchanges. So I think I'll just take that. And now we're probably just going to take our 20 damage here. I'm going to apply the Necrotic Poison just to see if I can possibly get through this fight without losing my entire crystal statue. Really shouldn't play any more cards here. Ow. And yeah, that's my crystal statue gone. Not really too much I can do about that. What I could have done last turn is use the Ancient Potion to make this a little easier for me. I'll double defend here. Lose the crystal statue. And we should just be able to get the kill here. Easy. Alright. We're on scales as well as overpower. Ah, that's Diva's logo. Deal 12 damage. Downgrade 2 random cards in your hand. Upgrade to 16. No. Rune Hurl. Break your oldest rune and deal 10 damage. Upgrades to 14. No, I'm fine with that. Upgrade 2 random cards. Yes. Hey, Firestorm was hit. Really important card to hit right there. Hit the other Grinning Jar as well. Do I want to burn out my strikes intentionally right now? Yes. Alright, so I should go for something Heartless, right? Because I'm going to be playing a bunch of AoE cards. Yeah, Heartless. So I'm looking for Grindstone plus both of my heat exchanges here. We don't get them. I'll Fortify it. Fortify's a defend. Not super into that. I'll keep this defend in the deck just because it's already pre-upgraded. Then I'll heat exchange. Okay. No, definitely don't want to doubt in this deck. That's going to be pretty poor for us. Okay, so... do I want a Grinning... I definitely want to use one Grinning Jar first. It's now just whether I play Grindstone before I Grinning Jar. Because that'll put Grindstone in my new deck. But I could, like, Grindstone, Heat Exchange, then Grinning Jar. Actually, no, it's Grindstone, we trip you. Then we Heat Exchange, then we Grinning Jar. Because if we now draw either of those, they will be already pre-affected. We'll Anger the Mushrooms, happily. We've got a lot of AoE in this deck left. Yeah. So now we can... I mean, Grindstone doesn't really matter, but we can enhance the cards. Sure. Heat Exchange for some AoE damage. Even get myself an extra rune here. I mean, it's all going pretty damn well. Heal 10 HP. Yeah. The dex isn't going to matter that much because we don't have so many defense left in the deck. By intent. Okay, we'll trip. I'm kind of interested in just, like, purposefully playing this hand so that I can affect that heat exchange. Great. Frail. Yeah, no, because we've literally got one defend in the deck. It's not going to matter too much to us, right? Do I want to burn out the defend at this point? No. I'll keep it. Just for a little wee while yet. Let's go for the beasts. False louses. We can kill those with, what, just like 2 heat exchanges here? Oh, look. Some heat exchanges. This one's actually already got an enhancement on it. Nice. think I just hit fortify a craft firestone. Then just let all of that damage fly. Exhaust all strikes, obtain 5 bites. I have no strikes in my deck right now. I don't want to put them in my deck, frankly, so I'll just take the 5 damage there. Alright, we're settled. Hands like this are now pretty much just... fortify, and then just heat exchange, heat exchange. So the defense already gone. I'm probably not going to fortify anymore after I become hexed here. So now it's just heat exchange. One thing that I am going to need is more Ignis generation in this deck. We just don't have enough. A preparation would have been good, but I couldn't have known that I was going to be going for this style of deck yet. We'll definitely go for beasts. Alright. I do need to trip. Also fortify the heat exchange, and then we can heat exchange for an easy kill. I obviously should have grindstone at the start there. That's my bad. I thought I was going to be full defended doing that, but I was wrong and dumb to have thought that. All right. That's us done. Is that a perfect? Pretty sure that was a perfect. Not that it matters. We don't have a quest to perfect her at all. Alright. Unlimited power! Elements are no longer consumed for crafting. Now, that's not actually good for us. We don't intend to craft things, basically, outside of the craft firestone that's already based in the deck. We intend to use our elements to use heat exchangers. That don't really make sense for us. Construct Bifrost, which is, I believe, a Minecraft constructed Bifrost. Wild. 1 Ignis, 1 Terra, 1 Aqua becomes a Prismatic Rune, which gives a random class card each turn. Prismatic Plus, I'm assuming, is Prismatic upgrades the random class card that you get. Last Stand. Downgrade all cards in your deck, remove all elements, deal 5 times the number of downgraded cards to all enemies. Okay. Well, no. That's something you get much later if your deck is already prepared for it. Morphill it. Gain energy at the start of each turn. Shop spaces are replaced with elite spaces. Cursed D8. Gain energy and draw a card at the start of your turn. Shuffle an echo of a random curse into your draw pile at the end of your turn. That's so expensive. Like, that's however many turns you have in a fight. That's that many curses. Whereas, like, compare this to the Cursed Key. That's a curse only if you open a chest. It's just... oh. Sure, they're not permanent because they're echo, right? So they're ethereal and exhaust, but like, a lot of them are really bad. And it negates a lot of draws. I can't do that. Scarier Mask, the weakest enemy flees at the beginning of multi-enemy fights. That makes no sense for us because we have AoE already in the deck. So we've taken the Morphill it. Now we don't get to go to any stores. Alright. Stores can still exist, but they're in question mark spaces if they do. I'd like to hit a bunch of upgrades this floor, but I do have Grindstone, which actually acts a little bit as just the upgrade for me. So I should probably kill the Pointy Mushroom first, then the Energetic, then the Shy. Huge ouchie. But, you know what? I'll actually go for the Shy here, it's fine. I take 2 damage for the Audacity. But now we should pretty easily just be able to kill here, right? Got him. Nanite's Cloud. All characters lose 13 strength this turn. 18 on the upgrade. Okay, so it's kind of like a faux intangibility right there. Played at the end of your turn. I don't know. Unstable Hammer. Deal 7 damage. Craft a Dud Rune, which has no effect. Gain 1 random element. Upgrades 10. No, I'm not interested in any of those. Oh, wild. The Art of Slime War. You come across a disgusting pedestal with a glowing book sitting atop. It appears this book contains the complicated and advanced combat techniques used by the slime boss and its minions. Remove all strikes, receive 5 tackles. 12 damage to the enemy and 3 to myself, or I can get a Consult Playbook, which gives us 4 random tackle cards in hand. They cost 1 less this entire combat. Those are kind of like antithetical to the way that I'm actually going to be playing my decks, so I'm just going to completely leave the book where it is and continue on. You said the book's disgusting. I mean, come on, you can't blame me. Now I'm going to need to keep those defense in the deck right now, just because I can't be guaranteed that this fight isn't going to get real bad. Okay. I mean, they take the full damage from the effect of the thorns. So at least we've got that going for us. The effect of the grindstone's no longer active? What? Did I not play the grindstone? I'm almost certain I played the grindstone. Alright, good. That's all enemies down. Runic Bullets, deal 7 for each rune you have. Deal 6 damage, draw 1 card and upgrade it on Hammer Throw, and upgrade them on the upgrade. Gain block equal to 2 times the number of all of your elements. Remove half of your elements. No, none of those really make sense for me. Alright, remove a card from our deck, enter a fight, or lose 50 gold. I think we'll just remove the card. Should just be straight up remove a strike. Transform a card, transform a strike. Maybe we don't even want to transform. No, never mind. We can't actually exit this menu now. Necrogeddon. Deal damage equal to the number of cards you've exhausted this combat. So that will usually be 6 for 0. 6 for 0? 6 to all for 0? Okay. I mean, sure, that has a place in the deck, I guess. Let's get some grinning going on. Definitely going to want a heat exchange here. Murder one of the Sneckerwags, but unfortunately that's all I can do. Next 4 cards I draw are randomized in cost. Ooh, okay, never mind. It was still kind of good. Necrogeddon's still kind of bad, though. Alright, I'll still play and upgrade these cards, I guess. Hey, nice. Good targets by the Firestone there. Managed to take out the midliner for us. Definitely got to be strike. Upgrade that heat exchange, then use it for the kill. I'm just looking to draw for defense right now, effectively. Meh. Got some defense. Could have been a lot better, though. That's a really, really poor draw for us. I'm going to let both of those strikes lapse. I don't want them in the deck. And it enables me to just... Wait a second. Yeah. It enables me to just kind of focus on all of the Firestorms. Mango, raise your max HP by 14. Pretty happy. Pretty happy with that, frankly. I don't have any Terra generation in the deck, do I? Oh, I do. Firestorm. Craft Magma could actually just be a lot for us. It takes a lot of our Ignis is the problem, but gaining 6 block and dealing damage random. I mean, maybe I pivot and just go for a Magma build. I think it's dumb not to take that, frankly. Alright. This can be a wild fight here. Grindstone, defend, and then strike the back line. Exhausting one of them. You tried to confuse me, but I'm feeling pretty good about this confusion. Craft Magma was upgraded. Oh, perfect. So it will deal 9 damage and will gain 4 block. Okay, so it's not the same as the level of potency there. That is to say, you don't deal 9 and gain 9 block. Oh well. That would have been ridiculous, frankly. Alright, then we what? We Necrogeddon Heat Exchange. Damage right there. Hell, we are getting some real effective blocks. Let's enhance the Firestone as well. Grinning Jar draws us enough defense. We're fine now. Excellent. Should just be able to end this turn and have the Axe Trap die. Gain 8 block and 2 terror. We don't have enough things in the deck that require terror to really take that. It does give us money to take, though. 104. I think we'll pass. We don't have guaranteed stores ever, so may as well not. Scattered around, there's many plots and gardens where everything grows. You enter one and are greeted by a dapper-looking ecstatic gremlin. I've never seen your face here. You must be new to the stock market. Would you like to buy a stalk from this plot? We have special fruits and vegetables no other plot has. Oh, I understand, but we have plenty of harvests for adventurers on the go as well. The gremlin gives a personal tour through the field. She wasn't kidding. You don't recognize any of these plants. Definitely not from before the Spire Blight. And over here, we have flame mangoes, sweet and spicy, and my personal favorite just here, the creamberry. They're so rich in flavor inside. We should probably just go for the most expensive one here. 1 harvest per visitor. Yeah. So we get the creamberry, uncommon and rare cards in the future. Card rewards are upgraded. Wow. Creamberry, the absolute delicacy. Whoever created this knows what mouth-watering is like. After rinsing with water, you soak your farm-fresh creamberry in your mouth. The absolute delicacy indeed. Shiny Bauble. Whenever you enter a rest site, start the next combat with 1 ritual. Sure. Trip should be upgraded, but like all 3 of these need to be upgraded. We'll upgrade Trip first. Hello, Lion. Pretty happily put a bunch of defense in our deck there, just because I know that this enemy is really aggressive. Specifically, they get a strength every single time we play a card, but only for that turn. So we can't just, like, chain off. At least we can't chain off mindlessly. We need to be very, very careful about how many cards we play. Right, still could have afforded to play the Necrogeddon there. That's my bad. But it does so little that I'm not super saddened by that. Alright, well, that one's my bad. I thought that I had enough to cast the magma there. Evidently, no. The answer is no on that one. That'll get him down, though. Hell yeah. Speed potion as well as a preparation pre-upgraded. Yes. There's another magma cast. Ooh. I'll take the preparation pre-upgraded. That's so important to us here. Should have done that in the opposite order. Would have gotten one more damage out. Alright, so I've got to remember to kill these carcass sacks before Kasakara eats them. Should be reasonably capable of doing it with just, yep, heat exchange. Managed to draw it as well. Good, good, good. So the grindstone's still going. Great. I'm going to play the craft magma right now to get extra... Yeah, beautiful. Just to pick up some extra Ignis there so that I can deal some extra damage in the AoE. And now I'm purposefully going to let this strike burn. Don't really want it in the deck. Great. Also, don't really want those defense in the deck anymore either. Alright, so should just be heat exchange here, right? Then Necrogeddon, and then we'll draw, looking for any more damage that we can get. That's another heat exchange, which we'll fortify first, and then kill with. Ill-gained pizza. Every time an enemy attacks you, gain 1 gold. As well as like a bunch of don't really care. Jutsu Bracelet. Normal enemy encounters are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Quite good right there. We will probably have to rest before this boss, but that is kind of standard. I have a speed potion and an ancient potion, but I'm worried if I don't use one of them this fight, I might just die. I'll use the dex potion this fight, actually. Speed ancient is how I'm going to get through the boss at the end. Okay, good. That's enough defense for us. Now we've set up a bunch of damage on the enemy already as well. All right. Easy. Now I can just wait until the end of the next turn, and we've got this one. Okay, we only lost 5 HP that fight. Runic Blueprint. Add a random craft card to your hand. It costs 0 and does not consume elements this turn. Gain 2 Aqua. Huh. Chisel Stab. Deal 5 damage, gain 2 Ignis. That's exactly what we're looking for in this deck right now. Unfortunately, I believe we have to rest here, otherwise we're going to die. Okay, so I'm just short to be able to take a target out this turn. Unless I use a poison potion. I had no defensive options in that hand, unfortunately. Right, we should Chisel Stab the back line. Use Fortify just in case it hits Heat Exchange. It does not. Alright. Let's go for the trip preparation. Draw. Grindstone draw. Right, Necrogeddon will kill you. Burning out both of the defense here so that I can get hyper-aggressive. I'm kind of okay with taking 3 damage twice because I can just fortify beforehand, offset the damage. We'll draw 1 card, sure. Alright, that heat exchange is huge. Drop that as well as a normal strike. So the Grindstone just upgraded that heat exchange, which now means that we can use it for a ridiculous amount of AoE damage. That original heat exchange exclusively, though. This heat exchange will actually kill both of those for me. Now, I'm already vulnerable, so I can just play Batting Spores here. And I'll take 3 on the off chance that I get defense. And we do get some defense, actually. Lovely. Hell of a lot of spores going back into the deck, but oh god, we seem to always... Oh, okay, never mind. I was about to say, we seem to always draw the spores immediately, but of course we do. I think they're put upon the top of our deck. Pretty sure that's the case, at least. Now, we're exhausting a lot of cards with Necrogeddon because of these spores, so that's a good position for us to be in, at least. Let's draw another card at the cost of another vulnerability, because somehow I feel like we're not going to be in this fight for much longer. Yeah, it's definitely not looking like it. Gain 5 potency, lose 1 potency at the end of each turn. So, similar to... Biased Cognition. Time Machine is interesting. Save your current HP, block, and elements for 6 turns. Add a time travel card to your hand. I believe the time travel card is retain, but I'm not certain. And then you can just revert to them. But setting up a turn where you time machine, well, I guess you're saving your value before the enemy's attack, so you can just kind of go gung-ho for a couple turns. Interesting, interesting. We're not incentivized to pick up any of them specifically. Elements are no longer used for crafting. I mean, like, that allows me to play Craft Magma just constantly, but the problem is I'm already capable of doing that because of the Firestorm, so I don't really need that. I'll take the Time Machine. Let's go with it. Euphonium. Every attack you draw has its cost lowered by 1. Deal half damage with attack. You can only play up to 20 cards in a single turn. Makes no sense for this deck. White Beast Statue. Potions always appear in combat rewards, as well as Abe's Treasure. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Start each combat with Drowning on pickup. Add an Abe's Revenge to your deck. Drowning is a debuff that causes HP loss. Taking unblocked attack damage increases Drowning. Dealing unblocked attack damage lowers it. I kind of just want to go for the White Beast Statue here, the safest option. Just has pure upside. It's very important that I avoid as many elites here as possible. The problem is, in order to avoid as many elites here as possible, I'm going to have to fight a Nightmare. Which is going to be a little bit of a difficult thing. A hassle. But like in like a haunting way. There has to be a better way to say that. Oh well. Excellent fight so far, though. Alright, let's defend and then Time Machine. Time Travel. Sets your current HP... Sorry, set your current HP, block, and elements to the saved values. So it isn't retain. Interesting. Thought it was. My bad. Another preparation? No, we just want to upgrade the preparation we already have. Chisel Stab, Grinning Jar, or Firestorm. Wow, all of those are really important to us. Lose Chisel Stab, I think. I really wanted to keep that. Damn it. To upgrade a fair few cards there at the very least. Yeah, I guess I just time machine here. I'll time travel back to that later. Come on, hit me. See if I care. What time machine I get to go into after this. I definitely shouldn't kill here. Because I'm gonna need to time machine before I kill. Hey, time travel. Beautiful. Time travel back to full HP. Alright, that's super neat. Unfortunately, all of my enemies are back now, so... may not have had the effect I was intending. Oh well, that'll have to do. Adrenaline Potion definitely seems like the kind of thing I want. 3 Ignis. Ooh, Firewall. Gain 16 block, 3 Ignis, craft 2 Firestone runes with 4 potency. Reservoir Rune allows you to retain a card. Let's take Firewall, and I think I'll drop the Jar of Slime here in order to take the Adrenaline Potion. Whispering in our ears. Okay. Interesting thing about Creamberry. It just says uncommon and rare cards in future card rewards. Not uncommon and rare cards added to your deck or upgraded. That means that these madnesses won't necessarily be upgraded, which means I don't even care. Not gonna take it. Glowing Tesseract, I think we'll just go for the 1. Ultimate Defense, gain 2 artifact, 2 decks, 1 intangible, 5 plated armor, and 8 shielding. That's super easy to play. We have 4 energy. We can just play that straight up. I'm probably just going to focus on picking up a bunch of runes here if I have the ability. Burn both of those strikes. Not going to be super useful for us. Probably Time Machine, I think, actually, here. Right? Yeah, because I'm gonna take a lot of damage over the course of this fight. I could play the Ultimate Defense that turn. I would have been intangible that turn. Obviously, it's huge value for us. I may as well just take a bunch of damage and then rewind it later. Okay, so if I don't do any draw this turn, next turn I'll get the time travel. So I think that's what I want to do, which is no draw. He attacks for a bunch, then I heal for a frankly insane amount. Let both of those defense lapse there because I'm gonna have the the ultimate defense out soon. Out of rune space. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. I can have a maximum of 7 runes. I haven't seen a card yet that allows us to alter the size of that stack, so I'm assuming that is actually just as much as I can possibly get. Now, unfortunately, that means that I need break effects because I can't just evoke them by pushing them out the front like we otherwise would with a different but similar mechanic. Intriguing. I mean, I still just play Firewall a bunch for the block. Playing these don't matter at all, right? Actually, if I play them in the right order, I get 3 Ignis from them. So do I interrupt the enemy? No, I don't interrupt the enemy's turn with those end turn effects. Good to see. So Grindstone, Necrogeddon, Heat Exchange for the kill. Nice! Bottled Flurry. Upon pickup, choose a card. You retain that card at the end of your turn. If it would exhaust due to being ethereal, it is discarded instead. I think I want to put that on the ultimate defense. Time Machine, I just play if I get it early enough in the fight, right? But ultimate defense, I need to hold until the right turn to play it. Add a black card to your deck? Sure. Sure, Davey. Gain 10 shielding, confuse all enemies. 1 card you draw each turn has its stats and effects scrambled. That could get wild. How wild do I want to get? Let's get wild. 2 Ignis, 2 Aqua, 2 Terra. Remove your oldest rune and craft a Potentia rune with 3 potency, so it gains potency for you. Interesting. I think I'll still avoid all of those. It's definitely just like a bunch of defense this turn, right? Seems about right. Stone Trip. I mean, I really don't even have a choice here, so it's just Heat Exchange, and then just enough to kill this backliner. You know what? I'll actually use the Adrenaline Potion here as well. Okay, this is more the kind of hand I would have wanted to draw. Just gain 10 shielding instantly. Enemies are confused. So confusion, they get a random amount of strength between -3 and +2 each turn. Good. Hey! That's a lot cheaper, but unfortunately it's also a lot less effective. Does still give us 1 intangible, which makes it really, really nice. All right. That's that fight down. No need for any of those there. I will be avoiding as many elites here as possible. You find a towel lying on the ground. Some would say you lost it, but you always knew it was here. Bottled Lightning or Sapphire Key. Bottled Lightning to put the preparation in my opening hand is really powerful. I think I've effectively just decided at this point that I'm not going to fight the heart in this run. Great. Hello, me. And then just 2 Heat Exchanges. I do need those Heat Exchanges upgraded is the big problem here. And, whoa, getting a lot of cards I'm not going to recognize into the deck. Do need those Heat Exchanges upgraded before I have to get to my second shuffle. Duct Tape. Stasis up to 1 card in your hand each turn. Stasis, prevent a card from being exhausted once and discard it instead. Cannot be stacked. There's also White Balance. Deal damage equal to 4 times the number of elements gained this turn to all enemies. I feel like we just have to. Ultimate defense there. Don't really have a choice. Chaotic Blast. Deal 4 damage to all enemies. 1 Ignis, 1 Terra, 1 Aqua, which we have. Craft a random rune as well. Alright. Actually, we probably just Time Machine, right? Gotta set up for that. Banana, just gain 1 max HP. More than happy to. Downgrade 2 random cards in your hand. We don't have any cards upgraded in our hand right now, so we just play that for free, right? Yeah, perfect. We got a Industria at the start of each turn. Gain energy. Nice. All right, we'll go with Grindstone Firewall, definitely. Magma. Draw. Chaos. Trip. I could have fortified. Or at least I could have attempted to fortify one of the other things that we played. That's my bad for having not done that. Grindstone question mark? 21 block. We don't need it, though. That said, I should still play it because I'm going to be playing my heat exchange this turn. Alright, we have Forethought. Put a card onto the bottom of your draw pile. It costs 0 until played. Well, we've got Trip. Earth Shield's also 18 block 2 terror. Okay, let's go with the Firewall Plus. Chaotic Balance, White Balance? Yeah, just those two. I just need to be trying to deal as much damage as possible here. It's weird. I don't know where my damage is coming from, and this fight is taking ages, so I'm feeling like we probably don't have enough. Heat exchange question mark? So what's the enemy got? Intangibility every 6 turns. Thread and Needle. They've also got Girya, so they're getting strength as well. That's really rough. There goes Time Travel, though. Alright, Chaotic Blast is pre-upgraded. Yeah, we should just be able to play that. Supernova for the kill. Great. Alright, Toothbrush. Gain 3 max HP whenever you remove a card from your deck, or the Chameleon Ring. Your motions are now more potent. You can brew at rest sites. We'll take that one, because obviously we're not going to be removing that many things. We can get a Spiculum Room, which gains Thorns. 1 Ignis, 1 Aqua. Yeah, I think I just put that in the deck. Alright, then here I really need to have those heat exchanges upgraded, but preparation though. I mean, this is literally the last space where I can spend money because we are just going to end after the boss fight here. Chaos Vortex, Firestorm, preparation, and as much as I want to heat exchange here, it's entirely possible that if I do do heat exchange, the enemy will attack me with something ridiculous. Or put a curse in my deck, and I'm not keen on either of those available options. So I'm kind of just going to let my Thorns and Fire Orbs do all of the work here. Draw 5 cards. You may not play another Grinning Jar this turn. Wild. So we've got the Time Travel in order to heal us back up after all of this. Definitely just play the ultimate defense here. Okay. God, that's a lot of buffs and debuffs on us right now. Wild. Alright. Hit a Grinning Jar. Definitely Grindstone to craft as much as I can there. I want to time travel back already? So I've got 11, 11. Yeah, I do want to time travel back already. Wild. What? Time travel removed my block. What? HP block and... yeah, no, that's fair enough. Also, if it's upgraded, it just costs 1 less. Okay, fair enough. Good to know. Clearly, I should have read the card a little bit better. He attacks us and gets hit back for 8. And then what? We've got 6, 6, so 10, 8. Yeah, cool. We've got lethal already. Good hits. Elixir. Exhaust all status and curse cards. Not super relevant here. Crafts Magma. Do I want to put another one in the deck? I don't have ways to break the runes that I create, so I'm going to create a lot of runes really quickly anyway. I'm going to rest, get back up to max HP. Enter this fight, we'll Ancient Potion, Speed Potion, immediately just get 7 dex. Wild. Oh, hell yes. Grindstone Grinning Jar, so now all of the Grinning Jars in our deck are upgraded. Fortify, so now the Fortify is upgraded as well. So 26 damage coming out of the back line. Do I play the ultimate defense this turn? I could just Firewall. Yeah, we Heat Exchange, Firewall, Craft Firestone, and Defend. Now, the big reason we did that is because I need the Heat Exchange upgraded, and I can just hold the ultimate defense for another turn. Perfect. Okay, Heat Exchange is on a question mark, but 13 damage to wallet. Damn, it costs way more than it needs to cost right now. Such a shame. Should have played the Heat Exchange first there. That's entirely my bad. I'm going to play that Defend just to keep it in the deck. Now, I don't have any way to retain this block between turns, so... 7 slots. We've already filled all 7 of our slots here. That's not good. Probably should have used the Fortify first there. Definitely should have used the Fortify first. Grindstone, Necrogeddon the backline. So now that Necrogeddon's upgraded, so next time we draw into it, it's going to be much better off. So I should just stop casting the things that are trying to create Firestones here. Unless I can't pay for them, that's when I want to cast them. Like this, 3 Ignis, that'll just give me 3 right now. Heck of damage in AoE. Take 40 myself as well. Nice. I'm kind of equally pounding the enemies down here. Let's just fortify that defend, go for trip. I have vulnerability on all enemies. Wild. Okay, because of the way that those were targeted, like we have 3 AoE cards left in our deck. We should be totally fine this turn. Necrogeddon, 24 to all enemies, as well as a Heat Exchange. That'll get him. All right. 991. Not obviously a ridiculous score right there, but enough to get to the next level of unlocks. I don't believe there's actually any unlocks for these characters. I think everything's unlocked by base. But we'll see if we see anything new in the next run that we haven't seen prior for the moment. Oh, actually, before I do, the Runesmith, created by Blizzari as Pure Stream as well. You will be able to find it in the workshop collection that is linked in the description down below. For the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Spire Modded. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.